Happy shooting is the thing that I like to say at the end of my videos. And I just said it as a sign off once, I think, on one of my videos a long time ago when I first started. It just became, I don't know, the thing that I always said, and it was not supposed to mean anything other than, go shoot pool, have fun. And I don't know, I feel like that, what that means to me is different now. I just started thinking about it because I'm on this drive. So I'm going to the BCA, all right? Heading to Vegas. I'll see you guys there, hopefully. If you see me, come say hi. And let's talk. Let's hang out, play a game if we can. But I'm on my way to Vegas right now. I'm not playing any events, by the way. I'm not in a league. As much fun as I think that would be, I just can't do it right now. But I want to go see some great pool and meet some great people and have a great time. It's going to be really fun. I'm excited for it. But the reason I'm making this video is because this drive it got me thinking about all these things that I want to be doing. I feel like I owe that to some of you. And if you're here because you just want the pool, whatever it is, education, instruction, entertainment, whatever it is. It's not necessarily about pool, this video. I'm sorry if you want to skip out of here, that's fine. Stick around if you want to know more about me, because I feel like you deserve to know what I'm doing here. Oof. I'm not an emotional guy, usually. I'm an Enneagram 5. If any of you know what the Enneagram is, I'm a 5. Like a hard 5, wing 4. So I'm not an emotional guy. I'm usually very analytical and removed, and I feel like I just need to get something out. And that is, I am here because I love pool. And I want to be able to get better at pool. That's why I started my channel, is actually because I wanted to find a way to get better at pool without having a pool table or a lot of time to train, right? Because I started during COVID. I don't have my own pool table. I didn't have a lot of ways to train. I'm a busy guy, right? I got a lot of things going on. I have 4 kids, a wife, a dog, and a house to take care of, and other obligations. I'm so busy, let alone work, right? What I do for work, by the way, is I'm a video editor. That's my profession. That's all I've ever known. And that is partly why I'm making this video, is to explain to you what my background is, who I am, and what I'm bringing to you guys on YouTube that hopefully is different enough for you to stick around and make sense for you to be here as much as it makes sense for me to want to be here. I've been an editor all my working career. That's all I've ever known, right? I started working when I was 18 in college. I went to Art Center College of Design in Pasadena. And I'm 36 now, so that means literally half of my life I've been working full-time, non-stop as an editor. That is all I've done. I'm really proud of my skills. I'm really proud of what I've accomplished. And I've worked with some huge names that you definitely know about. I've worked with small names that no one has ever heard of, and everything in between, cutting music videos and commercials and feature films and all sorts of stuff in the middle, right? This is where I'm coming from. It's 2026. In the post-production world, everything after they shoot, right? In video production, post-production world, right now, is dying. My industry is dying. And I'm going 90 miles an hour, oops. My industry is dying, and I want to make sure that my job doesn't die with it. And I was all in my feelings and all in my dread and feeling this weight and just sulking and not super happy about it. at the beginning of the year, and my wife was like, dude, are you okay? What's going on? Talk to me. Because it was, again, I'm a very internal person. So we started talking about just the future of what my job looks like. And it's crazy right now because of AI mostly, right? I mean, there's other factors at play too, but AI is coming for my job. It already has come for graphic artists and visual effects artists and a lot of other creatives. I'm actually pretty lucky that as an editor, my main skills come from the intangible qualities of editing, right? When I say video editor, I mean taking the assets, taking the footage that somebody else produces and putting them together, structuring them in a way to tell a story or to speak to a specific audience or sell a product, whatever it is. So my skills as an editor far outperform AI right now. I don't think AI will catch up in the next couple years. It'll probably be a long time before they can feel like a story is being intrinsically told from a human. That being said, I see the writing on the wall. It's not good. And I know that, AI can be used as a tool for elevating what your current abilities are. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. I already do that. But in terms of having an industry, having a market for me to, continue working with, high-end clients, that is slowly slipping away just because the market is changing, right? Guys with half of the amount of skill that I have are getting paid a fraction of what they deserve to get paid. It's crazy. So I know you're here for pool content. I'll stop now. What I'm saying is I was all up in my feels about this at the beginning of the year. I was talking to my wife and she goes, dude, if you're struggling to be passionate about working, you're struggling to see the light at the end of the tunnel, why don't you just, you already have a YouTube channel, why don't you just do more of that? It'll make you happy. I was like, come on, I can't make YouTube my job, right? She's like, no, but maybe you can, just do more content, have fun with it, at least enjoy yourself while you're making something creative instead of just shilling your creative self, selling your creative self away to brands and not being excited about anything. I'm like, well, she's got a point there. So it got me thinking. I was like, how can I satisfy maybe my wallet a little bit, but really satisfy my heart, satisfy what I feel I've been put on this earth to do? Like if God designed me to be a great video editor, but I'm not enjoying it, find something that'll make me happy making content with. And right now, that's pool. And my wife was like, go do that, have fun, be a better player, sure, do all the things you wanted to make videos for, because I originally started making pool content to be a better player, because if you can articulate something well enough to present it, then it's like learning it twice. I was like, that's all I really want my channel for. She was like, cool, but is there something else there? You won't know unless you chase it. So I was like, okay, I'll try. So here I am, a month and a half later on the road to Vegas. So that's what I'm doing. I want to be part of this game that I love, and I want to bring my expertise as an editor into the sport that I love. Because let's be honest, there's no bashing on, promoters and other pool YouTubers and stuff like that, because everything is great. Everything is good. I love this sport, love this game, love the content, but I feel like I have something different to offer because of my background. And so after that conversation, I decided to make a conscious choice to make more content. That's why over the last month or so, I've been making videos every week, and it's really gratifying, right? And I'm enjoying it. This is it's the best time I've had doing anything for work, if you want to call it work, that I've had in a long time, you know? So that's why I'm here. I want to pursue my passions, you know, mixing pool and creating something at the same time. That would, oh, if that could be my reality going on in my life, like, what a cool model to have for my kids, to say, here's a guy who, you know, knows what he wants. He's acquired skills to get there, and now he's going for it. That is like, that's like, to me, dream fatherhood, right? So I want to be able to be that model. And then I started making these videos more frequently, and it was like speaking to people. I was like, I can't tell you how many messages I've gotten from people who are saying, I'm in your corner, you're doing a great job, keep it up. It's, you know, let alone the people who are just commenting on YouTube saying, this is going to be a game changer, the way I'm seeing whatever drill it is or whatever aspect of pool I'm talking about. And they're saying, this is great. So yes, I'm making content to be a better player myself, and also as a creative outlet. But if I can stack on top of that, you know, helping other people at the same time, holy trifecta of satisfaction right there. It just makes me, the idea makes me really happy. So back to what I say at the end of these videos, happy shooting. Happy shooting. I'm so grateful. And I'm not normally an emotional guy. So yeah, I'm feeling it. Anyway, I'll see you guys at Vegas. If you're there, come say hi. Let's talk. I'm really excited. Thanks for hearing me out. Happy shooting.